Hi, I'm back, and we're going to continue with our Christmas gift box album. That's kind of what I'm calling it. And when you open it up, we're going to cover this now. And I cut mine already. I inked around all of it, but on this one side, because these pieces and these pieces are going to come together. My measurements for mine, the first piece, it's 4.5, 4.5. And one piece is 12 inches, and the other piece I cut just a tad bit off, and it is 11.5. Like I said, I inked all around it, because when I put it down, it's going to come to right about there, and then this piece I will butt up right up against it, and it will do the back part. So that's the first thing we're going to do. So I'm just going to use my liquid glue. Trying to get you in there. And I'm just going to glue all of this down. And I am using my art glitter glue. And I'm just gluing everything right on down. You can use score tape, whatever glue you like. I find this holds really good. And I do have a piece of score tape here on this one magnet. Before I put it down, I'm going to try to pop that off. And if I can't get it, I'm not going to worry about it. It ain't going to really do that big of a thing. It's just a thing here. There. There we go. I got it. Okay, now make sure you have it the right way. And I'm just going to try to get it pretty even around. And once I like it, I'm going to just go ahead and press that right down. Now I'm going to get my bone folder. Make sure I got good contact on it all. Especially right here at the seam. And then I'm going to do the second piece. And like I said, that will butt up right up against there. And go to there. So we're going to put some glue on this one. All over, especially real close to these edges. Alrighty, flip it and get it up against that edge. Make sure it's fairly straight and put it down. Now once I do that, I take my little tool here. It's what I wrote flowers with. Or my other favorite thing to use is my Signo white gel pen. It's got a real nice rounded bottom. And then I just go right through my creases and give them a little bit help of start where I want those creases to be. So you can use either or anything rounded. You don't want anything sharp or pokey because you don't want to put a hole in your stuff. So once I have that, then I can start doing these. And there's our box. The next thing I want to do is I want to put our binding in. And that's going to go right here. Now I went ahead and I put score tape on my bottom. So I got that all on there. And I'm just going to peel the backing off my score tape. Any loose things I try to make sure are that way. And then I still add liquid, especially right on those edges, because I don't want them to pull up. And then I found a little, I'm giving me just a tad bit of wiggle room in case I need it, because some days I do. Okay, and that's going to go in our first section here, from here to here. And I want to get it pretty even, top to bottom, side to side. Make sure it's where I want it. And then press down. And I go through right between each of those hinges for our pages. And just make sure they're nice. You can use your finger. You can use your bone folder. Whatever you feel gives you the best coverage on those. Okay, so we got our cover with our pages in. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start putting our pages in. Now I have given this some thought. Scary, huh? Okay, well. And they're going to go like this. So this one will open down and then up. Or I can have it plain on this side. And I think for this first one, I'm going to have it plain on this side, and then when you turn it, it will go like that. So, like I said, for my first one, I'm going to get that where I want it. I'm going to peel up. I just laid it open because we got this flap. We can do that. I'm going to peel this off. And make sure it's where I want it. Push it down on there. And then fold this right on up. Now, if we were doing things, we might want this, but I do not I ain't doing any pull-outs. So I'm just going to run a very fine line of glue right down here. Make sure it doesn't glue to your front cover. Make sure that it's down, that's stuck. So, now, our first page is going to be just a plain page on this. Our next page is going to open up like that, and then we'll have pictures here. So what I was thinking is my next page, I want to put this way and have it open down. So I'm going to close this one up, turn this, and I'm going to set this right in here so it closes the opposite way, or opens. One will open up, one will open down. So this is my page that I'm going to have, and I want this to be even. So I'm just going to see if that's about where I want it. Right about there. Push it on there. Bring this and close it right on up. And that's our next page. Once again, I am going to run a fine black bead of glue right here because I'm not doing any pull-outs. So I just want to close that up now while I think about it. So that one's on. Now see that? Maybe they should have came up a little off that side. But I think it will be okay. Next page I want, I'm going to put it on this way. So it will be a plain and a plain together. So I'm going to unpeel the score tape from here. And then I'm going to set this. Let's see. I want it like this. So I think I'm going to go here. And I'm just going to go right, trying to even it up. Press it on there. Hold it down. And then put this side down. Oh, no, don't want that crooked. So before it gets too I'm just going to do that back up. Now it did take some of the, so I'm just going to put some glue here. See, don't get annoyed if something like that happens. Just get out your glue and fix. So that's the next one. I'm going to put a bead of glue down right here. Now I'm going to tell you why I'm trying to be careful with this. Is we could use that pocket. We may decide to, we may decide not to. We don't know yet. And now that goes there. Now see, this will open up this way. Which way? This opens. Which way does it open? That opens up. So the next one I want to open down. So I'm going to put this one on this way. So I'm going to peel this off. And you can put yours all going the same way, going different ways. It would be totally your decision, whatever you think you would like. And I'm trying to lift up just a tad bit on that so it's not totally flat. So I want it to be right about there. Nice one. Yes, I did. And these aren't the best envelopes, so they're really kind of, without even burnishing it, they're just like, and that's why sometimes I do like putting the glue on. And that is the set. Just a little hot. Okay, that's going to have to do it. And then we're going to bring this right on in there. And make sure it's good in here, both sides. Then I'm going to run my strip of glue right here. Just a thin line. And close it up. And there's our next one. Done. Now I feel like they're kind of snagging, but I don't know if that's just because they haven't been. And these magnets aren't catching on each other, but I'm hoping once we get paper in them, they won't catch on each other as much. So, one more to go, and we should be good to go. And then this one, I'm going to do, oops, no, I want it flat to flat. So we're going to put this on like this. So that's the last one. It's right there. So we're going to peel this off. And we're going to set that right on there. Just like that. Give it a little rub. Bring it down. And bring that down. Okay, last pocket to seal up. And done. There. So now all our pages are in. will be a solid page, a page that goes up, up, and a page with fold downs going down. And then 2 solids, and then 2 that fold. One should go up, and one will come down. And then 2 more solids, and then the last one with an up and down. So that's our pages in our book, in our gift box. Now, I did go through and pick out what I wanted for my front cover. Now, I want this to look like a gift box. So I wanted to put a ribbon and bow on it. I felt this was too wide. So what I did is I went through and put a 1/8 inch score tape, and I folded it in half, and I got this. Now my original plan was to like tack it under here and wrap it all the way around the box. But I was afraid when you folded, opened and closed, it would start bunching and whatever. So I am just going to do my front page. So I'm going to decide where I want this ribbon. And I think I want it right about there. So I'm going to wrap it to the back. And I am going to put some score tape there to hold it down. Right to there. And then I'm going to make sure it's tight and even. And I'm going to bring it to this side. And I'm going to score tape it down again. Then I'm going to cut this. Now the next step is we're going to take that same ribbon and I want to go this way with it. Like I said, eventually I'm going to put a bow. That's what my plan is, to make it to look like a gift box. So I'm going to decide where I want my bow, or my next one. And I am going to score tape that down. And then bring it around into the back and score tape it down again. Not too much there. And cut it. And then I'm going to trim the leftover ribbons here. Now, like I said, eventually I want a bow. I'll either try to make my own bow, or I'll have one made for me. My next thing is I want Santa Claus here to hang out. I think he's too cute. And this did not come with the collection, but I am still using it. So I think the best way to get that to stay is probably going to be, I'm going to try the liquid glue. So I'm going to put some glue here. And then I'm going to decide how I want him to sit. I think I want him to sit right there. while that is drying, I am going to put something semi-heavy there to help hold it down. And if you hear that beeping, that's my dinner. So while that's hopefully going to be held down, I am going to let you go. And when I come back, we'll do more. And we'll see how this turns out. So far, so good. So have a good night. Hope I inspired you to create something or try something. And if you have any questions, please ask. And of course, like, subscribe. There will be a part 4. Thank you. Bye.